I'm enormously grateful to have the opportunity to give back and to serve this institution. This is a place that has given me and my family an awful lot. I was a law student. I had my first teaching job at UVA and was on the faculty for 15 years. It's where my wife Katie and I met in law school, and it's where we raised our 4 kids. And I have a lot to learn, and I look forward to talking with and meeting people from all across the university. I think in order to lead and not just manage an institution of this complexity, people need to understand why it is they're doing something. They need to understand and need to believe in the goals that the institution is trying to achieve. I was a first-generation college student. I know from personal experience that higher education transforms lives. It opened up doors for me that I never even knew existed. And one of the most important things it did for me was expose me to ideas and people I had never come across growing up in a small town in New Jersey. These really should be places of opportunity. I think it's one of the highest responsibilities of a university to ensure that it has a diverse and vibrant group of students and faculty. So I think there are a few things that make UVA special. Obviously, the history of UVA is unmatched. I think it continues to have a distinctive, if not unique, culture. And that's not only what makes UVA special in the world of higher education, but it's what makes it special to me. It's a place where students and faculty are engaged, where they explore ideas and take ideas seriously. But it's also a place where disagreements are handled civilly. It's a place where people are kind to one another. It's a place where people care about one another. That sense of shared enterprise, that everyone is there to learn, to progress, and to give back. I loved raising our family there. Our kids were and remain enormous UVA sports fans. If you ask me what I'm looking forward to most about returning, I would probably say Bodo's first, UVA sports second, depending on the day and depending on the game. I think that universities have always been propelled by students. Students at universities today, I think, are remarkable. They are engaged, they're inquisitive, they're creative, they're active. And I think they are actually a force for positive change at universities. They are less bound by traditional disciplines and more are pushing universities to become better. And I think that's as true today as it ever has been. I watched the events of August 11th and 12th unfold online, and like many, I was heartbroken and horrified by the invasion of white supremacists, neo-Nazis, the Klan, and sickened by the violent display of hatred that turned deadly. Watching these horrific events unfold, I thought of a speech that Harvard's President Drew Faust gave after the marathon bombing in Boston, and the theme of the speech was "Run Toward." And she talked about how first responders and spectators ran to help those who were in need. And while I was watching this event and thinking about this job, I kept thinking, "Run toward." I spent a fair bit of time thinking about the topic of grace, and I gave a graduation speech about it. That single word encompasses a remarkable and unique constellation of concepts. So it encompasses humility, it encompasses courage, it encompasses gratitude, and it encompasses forgiveness. And the message I tried to deliver to the students was the idea of leading with grace. That is, leading with those qualities in the forefront of your mind. I was adopted as a kid, and my father used to always tell me, "I don't know what to expect from you, but what I will expect is that you always try your best." And I know that sounds really simple, but that lesson has lived with me ever since. I've passed it on to my own kids, and whenever I approach something new, that's the only thing I'm trying to do. I can't control the results always, but I can control my own effort. And I'll be motivated every day by the single goal of making the university the best place it can be.